Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here, and today's video is all about back to school applications that will help you succeed in this year's school year and will make life in school maybe a little bit much more fun and exciting. So I know many of you people have are not excited about this video. You know, it's back to school and everything, but maybe some of you are because you get to use some new technology devices that maybe you bought. So like new iPhones, new iPads, and you're gonna need some great third-party apps to really help you get through this school year. And so this is the video is all about, is sharing with you guys some amazing apps that will help you get through this year's school year, whether you're on the iPad or on the iPhone. So let's begin. So the first app is called Forest. So Forest has been out now for a very long time, and it's still the #1 productivity app if you check in the App Store. It's such an amazing app that when it came out the first time, I remember buying this app, and I've used it a lot when I was in college. So when I was in college, of course, I will use it to just focus on my work. So I'll start a timer, and then depending on how long I wanted, I could change it from here, of course, from 65 or something, and it just makes it really nice just to focus on what you need to focus on for, let's say, 30 minutes or 40 minutes or for however long you need to focus for. So how forest works also is not just only a timer, but also lets you grow a little forest. So the more trees you plant and everything, it means you focused a lot. So you could do a little fun stuff. Of course, you could do some customization here. You could buy some plants here, or you could just use the free ones here as well. And then from here, you get to choose what tags you want to do. So if you're in studying tag, or sports or entertainment or rest tag also, so you can pretty much track your time and have a focused time on anything that you want to track in Forest. And so yeah, and the app is, like I said, it's not free to download, but it is a paid app, and there's some in-app purchases as well. So you could do, if you go to the store, you could buy more plants, of course, but also you could buy third-party sounds. So like if you don't want to listen to just the rainforest or whatever, the free one that comes with already built into the app, you have to buy third-party sounds to change the sound as well. And then of course here you get to see, oops, we exit here, and then it has some cool little features that I cannot get out of. There we go. So if you go to, of course, you get to go to news, you get to see, of course, news, tags here, timeline, and then your forest right here. So today I did not do anything. I did not do anything, of course, today. But if I go back, I could just go, as you can see, in August 3 was the last time I tracked something that I need to focus, and on August 2 as well. So yeah, it's a really fantastic app, and like I said, it's #1 productivity app right now in the App Store. So that says a lot right there, that a lot of people really use this to, focus. And the best part is you get to grow a tree every time and grow your land a little bit bigger the more time you use this app and focus a lot more in your productivity. Next, we have Fantastico. So Fantastico is an awesome third-party calendar app if you're looking for a really fantastic calendar app like Fantastico. And what I like about this calendar, of course, is not only is it really nice and beautiful and everything, but it supports, of course, the weather, of course. So you can you could plan, if you're having an event with some college friends or something, you get to plan out that, or your studying session, of course, keep everything organized right here. Plan your day, plan your week as well, or month. So add your classes and everything from here, so that you know when maybe a due date is gonna come by for your exam or your test or a project that you need to hand in. You can have it all organized right here as well, and also supports, of course, a lot of the holidays here in Canada as well. This application, so you get to see all that stuff from here, and so yeah, it's just a really fantastic app that I highly recommend if you're looking for a very powerful third-party calendar app other than the default Apple Calendar app, which is fine, of course, if you're on a budget and everything. But Fantastico will really step up that game that you're looking for in a calendar app. Next, we have Wikipedia. Now you're wondering, Wikipedia is a really powerful app. It's a very powerful platform, of course, for searching, researching, of course. So I remember using this a lot in high school and in college. Wikipedia, to research a lot of stuff, history. When I was writing my notes and everything for college as well. This was the app I would go to, of course, using Wikipedia. And of course, it's just a really great app. Of course, you get to search about anything that you want to know about here on Wikipedia. And I just like this app, of course, because it shows you, of course, the top reads, what people are reading, of course, right here. It shows you a picture of the day. It shows you some history, of course, of what happened this day. But yeah, it's just a really fantastic app if you really need to, do some research. If you're doing a research paper, you're going to want to have Wikipedia installed on your iPad or your iPhone when you're in school. Next, we have Todoist. So Todoist is a fantastic free app that allows you, of course, to add to-dos. So as a task manager, of course, that allows you to create a lot of stuff and add a task to it and everything. So you can have a task maybe to go do your laundry or do other stuff. It just keeps you all tracked up. Or of course, for homework and everything that you need to get done, you get to add your to-dos right here of whatever you need to get done. And yeah, it's just a nice free app that I really enjoy. There's in-app purchases, of course, for some premium features, but the free version of the app does already enough for you to really get the most out of this app. Next, we have Castro. So if you're like me, you're going to want to listen to some podcasts. So if you're studying or something, or just walking to campus, or, you're just, or maybe school's online from home, you're going to want to just have some, you want to just relax a little bit, just distract yourself from all that work and everything. Castro is one of my favorite podcast apps that I really enjoy listening to. And it's just a really fantastic podcast app that allows you to listen to any podcast that you want. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful app that I've been using now for a very long time. I remember walking to school and listening to and listening to my podcast every morning whenever I was on the bus and everything going to college. This was the app I would use to catch up on every podcast and just stay informed as well. Next, we have Dark Noise. So Dark Noise, of course, is a fantastic white noise app. So if you need to focus, if you need white noise to focus, then this app is for you. So if you want to pretend that you're in a coffee shop, or like let's say you're in the library, you need to put your headphones on, of course. You could have nature sounds in the background while you're studying, you're working about. It's just a really great app to have if you want to just focus a little bit more, and if you need that sound and white noise in the background to get all the work done that you need to get done. Next, we have Canva. So Canva is one of my favorite products that I really like to use. It's just a really fantastic platform to create, if it's Instagram post or whatever post I need to do, or even YouTube thumbnails as well. I do a lot of it now on Canva Pro here. So yeah, why do you need this in college? Well, for presentations. So if you're doing presentations in college and school, using a free platform like Canva to do that stuff, it really will step up your presentation level a lot as well. You get to, if you also, for social media posts, to show off on Instagram and everything, you're going to want to have your social media stuff all installed here to edit, to make them really stand out and just, make them really pop and everything as well. So yeah, and of course resume. So if you need to get a part-time job and everything, you could, take some resume templates and everything. So that's a lot of the reasons why I recommend Canva right now for a lot of the stuff for a lot of college students, is because of all the stuff they could do right within the app right here. Next, we have Notion. So Notion is probably going to be one of the most popular apps out there on every college's student's iPad or iPhone, and that is because, of course, of all the things that you could do in Notion. So from tracking your time to having an organized schedule, your calendar, your journal, your notes of a school for whatever class you're studying for, when you're writing down notes, when the teacher's talking and everything, then you're going to want to use Notion for a lot of stuff. And so every student is going to use it differently, of course, so there's no way for me to show of what type of things that you could like ways that you could use Notion, because like to me, I use Notion differently, and for a student, and since I'm not a student no more, but I could recommend this app for students. That every student's gonna use it a lot different than I am now, than how I use Notion. So, but Notion's another great app. If you guys haven't heard of it, highly recommend it. It's free. If you're just using it for one person, it's free. So you get all the features unlocked already, and it's just a really, really fantastic app to use. Next, we have Things. So Things is a super popular application on the iPhone and iPad. It's one of my favorite task manager apps to have. Things here. So as you can see, this is some ways that I use Things right here, of course, for research purposes, like learn new skills. Like I still need to watch that MKBHD on Skillshare here, to track stuff down as well, all from here. So yeah, it's just a really, really great app to have. I like the gestures, of course, that you can do with this app to add stuff, calendars, if you need to be reminded about it on a certain date as well. So if you're looking for a really, really nice, powerful app that uses its own iCloud stuff, iCloud service as well, then I highly recommend Things, because it's such a powerful app, and developers are always updating this app to make it really, really useful. And this is going to be another popular application in September, I think, in the App Store, when you see the apps moving up of when school starts officially. Next, we have Bookmarks. So when you're doing research papers, you're going to want to save a lot of stuff, a lot of articles in one place. And that's where Bookmarks comes in. So Bookmarks is just a really fantastic app that allows you to just save a lot of articles that you read about. So if you need to research a paper, or you're doing a project on design or something, you need to save some stuff that you see on the web, then you're going to want to save it in Bookmarks. It's just a really, really a nice spot to save everything, keep everything organized as well. And it's a free application as well, with some in-app features as well that you can do. But yeah, if you're looking to look at an app to save a lot of those articles that you're going to be using for research purposes or for ideas, then I highly recommend you guys go check out Bookmarks. And next and not least, we have Audible. So just like Castro as a podcast app, I use Audible to listen to all of my books. So in the past, usually I would like to read physical copy of the book, but sometimes it's a little bit more expensive to buy the physical copy than to buy the audio version. So, and also I found out that I process information a lot more better and everything using audio from the books. I keep a lot of the stuff that I've been using as well. And so yeah, if you need to listen to a book or something for school, or if you're in high school, you need to read a book for English class or something, then this app is going to be very popular, because it just makes reading a lot much more easier, and just entering a lot of information and collecting all that information a lot more easier as well. So yeah, it's just a really, really great app to have, of course, Audible whenever it comes to reading books for school. So that's pretty much it for the top apps that I recommend this year for high school students, college students, for students of any type of students that need to, or even if you're not a student, if you need to be much more productive using your iPhone and iPad, then these apps I recommend that will make you really, really productive this year of whenever it comes to your productivity and school. So if you guys enjoyed this video, it will mean the world to me if you guys would subscribe to the channel, because that helps the channel as well. Like the video, and as always, I will see you guys later. Peace.